Very few people know that the sapphire is actually the official gemstone of Queensland. And so the story for us is one about being proudly a Queenslander, finding beautiful hidden treasures, which the sapphire was first found in central Queensland, and the connection through to becoming a diamond. So for us, this vision that we are so committed to is to give every Queensland girl the very best opportunity to become a diamond. And the sapphire is the second in hardness and toughness to the diamond. So that connection, the journey from becoming Queensland's best talent to becoming a world-dominating Australian netball team was just a beautiful storyline. So that's where it really came together. The sapphire is about the official gemstone of Queensland, and we think that we've got, you know, beautiful treasures sitting there in netball land that we want to shine a light on, and that's what Sapphire Series is all about. We are really proud and very fortunate that down on the Gold Coast we have some wonderful homegrown talent in LeGassick Jewellers, and they have partnered with Netball Queensland to really elevate our MVP award. So in 2019 we are so excited to be announcing the Katie Walker Sapphire, and LeGassick, this is what they do best. They'll be presenting the MVP award for the Athlete of the Year, the Katie Walker Sapphire.
It's wonderful to be involved in the Sapphire Series and awarding the Most Valuable Player. We love sport. I think it's the best thing to get your kids into. They started playing netball, and my older brother took a couple of them down and saw basically the game and how powerful it is, how clean, how enjoyable it is for any kids of any age to get involved in. And I think last year watching the Firebirds on TV, being so powerful in Queensland, that we thought our brand, our family, young kids, I think netball is a perfect sport to put our name with. So when we were given the opportunity, or we asked about it and there was a spot for us, I think us as three boys said that's something we'd love to be involved in. We specialise in custom made pieces. We specialise in making something like a wow factor, and part of us being involved in the netball and the MVP awards is that it gives us something to showcase our talent, but also reward the talent of the player through the year, that they put the hard work, they deserve something special, and we love to put our name with something that means that much to us.
Sapphire is personally one of my favourite gemstones because, you know, the colour of it is so beautiful, but it's also one of Australia's greatest stones. So Australia, in particular Queensland, produces some of the most beautiful sapphires in the world. I will never start making a piece until I have like a finished visual piece in my head, but it will always start on paper. With any piece, I try to look at the meaning behind the piece primarily, and what that piece is going to represent, and I always draw on elements from that in the design process. So with this particular piece, I wanted to create a piece that would represent both netball, the game, and also the Sapphire Series. So I think it's important to sort of combine those two elements and have a piece that represents both, and the sapphire stone being quite important in that story, I think.
Katie Walker is absolutely incredible, and she is someone who inspires me, and I know that she inspires multiple generations of netball players, and you just have to see her get on court to be inspired by her athleticism and her ability as a netballer. I'm equally as inspired watching her off court. The way that she conducts herself as an ambassador for our sport is second to none. The way that she looks after 4 children, you know, is incredible. Her passion for netball is relentless, and you only have to be around her to feel that infectious energy. So for me, Katie Walker embodies the spirit of the Sapphire Series. She's come through the Queensland system. She has played for the Firebirds team. She's played over 10 years in our state league, and she still plays the game. She loves the game, and she transforms all of our lives by simply being around her. So I'm delighted the fact that we are recognising what Katie Walker has brought to the game of netball by naming the sapphire after her.
Catherine called me and gave me the heads up about LeGassick Jewellers, which I'm sure many people are familiar with. are on board to present a beautiful sapphire to the MVP of the competition of the Sapphire Series, which we're all extremely grateful for, and I'm sure the eventual winner is going to be elated when they get their prize. And to add to that, she then told me, I'm sorry if I get emotional, that it would be called the Katie Walker Award, or MVP Award, Sapphire Award, and I honestly didn't have words when she told me, and it's not something I would ever expect, or like I said, the award in itself I think is such a great introduction for the competition, but to have your name to it is something I'm so proud of and so honoured, probably more than anything. I hope that that player that wins it will have embodied what our game is meant to be about. It's about mateship, it's about playing hard, it's about playing fair, it's obviously about being very talented, but it's, I think above all, it's just having that spirit out there that people want to be around and that people enjoy being around, and in turn brings out the best in you, because that's something I really hope that I do most of the time, is that, you know, I can help other people to raise to another level just as they do me. So probably that they, you know, allowed not just themselves but their teammates to be as good as they could possibly be, and that's something they could be very proud of.